Okay, cold weather package. What the heck is that and why does this car have it? Well, pretty much this is a GTR obviously, and in Japan obviously they have cold climates, obviously in the northern regions like Hokkaido. And Nissan expecting people to actually drive this car year round opposed to the two-door version. This is a family car. You can put your kids in the back, you can run your errands, get groceries, go to work. And the weather isn't gonna stop you. So Nissan decided to add a cold weather package to these cars so that this car here is more livable, more comfortable. And today we'll be talking more about that. Now the first thing here is that how do you make this car more comfortable in the wintertime is by actually keeping the cabin warm when it's cold outside. And they've done it in numerous ways. They've had, well, some of the cars had some option for dual pane glass, like I have one back here. And it keeps the interior here nice and warm. And the first thing they did here was increase the warming capabilities of the car. And how they did it was by increasing the heater core in the car. So now you have more heat coming into the cabin, keeping you warm during winter time. Pretty cool overall. The second thing here is adding heated mirrors to this car. The coupe didn't have that, and the way you put that on is by hitting this defrost button. That's obviously gonna turn on the heater in the back for the window. But that also turns on the heat in the mirror, that melts the ice and keeps this thing from fogging up overall. It's a pretty cool thing. I didn't believe it at first, but that's unique to this car, and that's amazing, guys. Next thing is in the trunk here. Let's go to the trunk. And that's the same thing here as well. They try to keep the cold weather outside from getting in, and they did it by insulating the trunk. Now, some coupes do have this. It's kind of optional, but this one here does have the liner or insulation on the trunk here, keeping the cold weather outside, keeping your groceries and food warm if you want to, whatever you have back here. Now my trunk here is kind of stripped. I'm doing some work on my car currently, so some of the insulation here is gone, but you can see all this insulation on here. It's pretty cool. Now since we're back here, Nissan also decided to give this thing some more capacity. Say for example, you're gonna drive your car in cold weather for some morning starts. You wanna have the cold cranking amp to do that, and Nissan did put a higher capacity battery back here. Now I've changed mine back here to a yellow top, but this does have a larger capacity battery with more cranking amps, so you can start your car in cold mornings, or if you're just in the parking lot, you can have your accessories on and the battery isn't gonna die. Now, in addition to that, that wasn't enough. Nissan said we're gonna also change the terminals on these batteries to SAE. That is super unique, guys. I can't stress how unique that is. If you know anything about Japanese cars, when you bring them to America or any other country, you need to have a JIS battery, and they're smaller terminals compared to the ones in the US. In this case, because this is a higher capacity battery, they did increase the size to a SAE terminal, allowing for more current flow and more electricity going to the starter to start the car overall. So in my case, when my battery did die, it was as easy as just going to the store, buying a battery and just putting it in there. No need for conversions, converters, just plug it up and it was good to go. So they did have a higher capacity battery, and they did change the terminals on these cold weather package cars. Besides that, guys, this car here is pretty cool. They also had like they call it, I forget the specific term, it was like a water repellent on all the windows, especially the actual front window. And all that does is, in case there's rain or snow, it won't accumulate, it will just slide off without even using the wipers. There's a special coating on it, and that was pretty cool. That's ingenious, almost like Rain-X. And they thought about this in the friggin' 90s, guys. Pretty impressive overall. But yeah, that is the cold weather package for the R33 GT-R Autech. Pretty impressive. They're subtle and small, but it does make a big difference with the bigger heater core under the engine, the different heating elements in the mirrors, the high capacity battery, and the liner in the trunk. It's pretty cool overall, guys. Does your car have this stuff? Did you know this existed on the R33 GT-R? Let me know in the comment section down below. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.